There is strong evidence out there that God exists, but the strongest evidence is not a philosophical argument, it's a historical argument. It's the argument for the resurrection of Christ. So you can look into the minimal facts argument by Gary Habermas. That's a great way to get started to understand, what it is historians believe is historical facts surrounding the life of Jesus, to get into different embarrassment factors and, psychological reasons why the disciples wouldn't have just made this up, and why historians do not conclude that the disciples were fabricating this story. Oftentimes they really believed that they had seen Christ risen from the grave. The fact of the matter is there's strong evidence not only that God exists through the resurrection, because Jesus was claiming to be God, and if he rose from the grave then he was telling the truth, but the same evidence that I'm talking about here, the evidence for the resurrection, also shows us who God is. Through Jesus Christ we can get to know God. Jesus Christ is the one that we go to be able to comprehend who God is. He's the revelation of God. He's the image of the invisible God. He is God in flesh. He's God in a way that we can relate to him. God took on human flesh and suffered tremendously on the cross to be able to prove to humanity that God loves us, God is willing to forgive us, and we can run to him. All we have to do is believe. That belief is going to start a process in your life of sanctification, which restores us to a right relationship, a reconciled relationship to the God who loves humanity so much that he became our brother in humanity and suffered tremendously to be able to atone for the sins that we commit. Through Jesus, we can also know how it is we are meant to live. And the way that we are meant to live is forgiving our enemies, forgiving people. It's loving God with our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and loving our neighbor as we love ourselves. So I hope that y'all will look into the evidence that Jesus rose from the grave. I hope you'll reach out to him in prayer and start connecting with the God who loves you so much that he gave his life to prove it to you. I hope you'll read his source documents where I get this evidence from. The Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You'll look into the minimal facts argument, and you'll believe that he is who he says he is, because the evidence is he rose from the grave. The evidence is God exists, and the evidence is God authentically loves us. Stay blessed, y'all.